Hello everyone, my name is Muir, and this is Starsector version 0.96a-RC10, and this is the Combined Arms Vanguard. Vanguard is kind of like the discount version of a monitor. In some ways it's better, but in the ways that we're really going to be caring about, it's objectively worse. But you can get the Vanguard a lot more easily than you can the monitor. So, there you go. This is like the early game version of the monitor, if you will. But alright guys, if this video gets 200 likes, I will consider making a Combined Arms Fleet Doctrine playthrough of Starsector latest version. But let's go ahead and get into the Vanguard itself. So, the thing about the Vanguard is that it doesn't have any shields, it instead has a dampener field instead of shields. On top of that, it also has burn drive, so it can basically just charge enemy ships. So what we have here are 2 Vulcan cannons on the sides, 3 Swarmer missile launchers, 2 dual light autocannons, and an assault gun. Now, on top of that, so what these do is the Vulcan cannons, these help to basically just shoot down all the missiles and enemy fighters. These Swarmer missiles will basically help to clear enemy fighters as well, and the dual light autocannons will strip shields, while the light assault gun basically just strips armor until all of this just shreds all of the hull of whatever you're shooting at. But let's go ahead and look at the hull features and mods. One has rugged construction. What this means is that if this thing gets blown up, who cares? You just send a few people in, patch up a few holes, and it's good to go again. If it gets blown up, you'll pretty much always be able to recover it. It's held together with duct tape, spit, and just hopes and dreams of the crew who are going to die flying it. After that, we have the ECCM package. This makes your Swarmer missiles better. We have expanded missile racks, that gives you more Swarmer missiles, and then we have heavy armor. The heavy armor is really nice because we kind of want this thing to have as much armor as humanly possible because it doesn't have shields. Instead, it just reduces damage by a bunch. Now, you might also be asking yourself, why aren't we using the missile auto reloader, or whatever it's called? Well, these aren't missile slots. These are hybrid slots, whatever it's called. These are not missile slots. They're some sort of composite or hybrid slots. So, because of that, we can't use the missile autoloader on these. But alright, after the heavy armor, we have armored weapon mounts. Because this thing doesn't have shields, its weapon mounts will be taking damage all the time, therefore you want them to survive as long as possible. And then we just have a flux distributor here because firing all of our weapons will actually cost us a fair bit of flux. So being able to offset that as much as possible means this guy can just fire all of his weapons as long as he can before needing to actually get rid of some of that flux. After that, we have 6 capacitors, and we're pretty much good to go. The weapon slots are set out like this. We have the light autocannons by themselves, then the missile launchers, the light assault gun, and the Vulcan cannons over there. You can set this up however you want, but generally you will have everything, if you are personally flying it, you will have everything on auto fire except for the Swarm missiles, which you will then just manually fire. But alright, that is the Combined Arms Fleet Doctrine Vanguard. You would typically have this be escorting the warship that is kind of leading the charge. So if you're doing frigate level, you'd be having this and a drone tender escorting a wolf, and then probably having a gremlin flying off committing war crimes and lots of just chaos out in the enemy back line, as this and the drone tender and the wolf pretty much just kill whatever comes anywhere near them. But alright guys, this has been the Combined Arms Vanguard, and I will catch you all next time. Bye everyone.